Hello, and welcome back to Baba Is You. In the new adventure section, map, I don't know what to call it. It's got a lot of stuff going on. I haven't looked at this since, but I think I still don't want to go back to this because, yes, I was just kind of sick of dealing with that perspective. So I'm gonna look at a normal level. There's a lot of interesting rules that they've added with this, like U2, U, different controls. It's kind of cool. It adds a lot of potential. Oh yeah, that's not push yet. But I can get Raucous Push here. And I think that's mandatory. I don't think there's any other start. A bit of decision making to make at this stage already. Because I'm pretty sure that I need at least 2 rocks. But then I need to be able to push the word Kiki upwards or downwards to get it to be one of the U's. It is likely to be pushed downwards because I could only get, well, unless I can move the is up, but that's harder. Because I can't have 2 up top. I would need 2 to push it down to get Kiki is you there. I can't push this up, so I have to be able to push the Kiki down. 2 spaces. Which I think is fine. Because that's gonna have to go here. These are backwards, I feel. I feel like the U being these is backwards from what I expect. So I push this up. I can clear that. I think this is just it. Yeah. Yeah, the controls are backwards. I feel like the move for 1 should be WASD because that's what I default to. Colorful Cavern made no sense to me because it is just, I don't know how that behaves. It's a different rule. Because in the base game, if it was a bunch of stuff in a row that conflicted, I think it changed turn to turn as opposed to within a turn. So I don't know the point of that level yet. It will unlock more stuff. But yeah, that's the point. It'll unlock stuff. This one's still weird. I think I must need to desync the moons. I can create an elevator with words so that I can go up. But I don't think I can safely desync them. But I can do belt is push to desync instead. Yes, it's definitely belt is push. I probably need to get belt is push in place when I have a platform here that's belt is push. Then I can push belts over and then switch it to shift? That seems unlikely. But shifting up pushes those up. I don't get pushed up even if they are shift, I believe. I don't think that would interact with above. And then I could cross. I think the belt is shift to ascend. And I can't move much. You know what? I definitely should have known that's what would happen. But yeah, I can go here. I can move sideways, but then if I want to be able to push this, I need to be able to get on top of it. Which I can't do here. I can only push it there. I can't go up. But if it keeps going, it will switch. Oh, I can't do belt push because not push. So yeah, I don't know what. I guess Baba is shift. How does that interact with defeat? I can't do Baba shift either. But how does that interact with defeating? Do they still interact and then Baba would die? Kind of want to know what that is instead of this. Oh yeah, this specific level feels kind of broken because it doesn't lead back here. But maybe that's you finish the level and you go somewhere else for some reason. Oh, I remember. This one I didn't look at. So text falls left. Rock falls up. Skulls move. Skull and fires defeat. I can push the bolt, I can push the rocks. If I push the word win up, it'll fall. So I need something to catch it. I'm assuming I want bolt is win? Yeah, because Baba's win is not an option. So it has to be bolt is win as the goal. The fire is there, so I can't push upwards, but I can push downwards. Why I would do that, I don't know yet. I can push this either up or down. This will fill in and be unmovable. This will basically be the same except the word is can be moved. Like if I did that, I can move this around. I have no move. And I can't move up. The bolt can do stuff. Is there a way for me to alternate it? No, no. I couldn't alternate bolt to stop because it would not help. Now what do I do with the rocks? I think I can push them this way, but it doesn't do anything. If I do push it that way, I can get one rock here, and that's it. I can... maybe position better with the bolt. It's not really. Here, not here at least. Fireplace. There's fire on the left, but... yeah, I don't even have the right approach. This is a callback to one they've already done. And I feel like they're trying to hint at the fact that Baba is the key. Somehow. Just by the Baba above key, rock above rock. Tree door, stop. Text float, water sink. Same as always. Door shut, flag win. I could turn the rock into a key. I could turn Baba into a key. I have 2 copies of the word rock, which is more flexible than the word Baba. But if I did this to get Baba is you, or rock is you, oops, while it would let me move vertically, the word Baba then becomes lost. Which I don't think is what I want. Other than I could turn Baba into a rock. I have 2 ises. So I can potentially turn a rock into a Baba and a key. I don't know if I can turn a rock. I think if rock is rock, then it's just affirming that rock is rock. You can't generate multiple things that way. So it'd have to be like rock is Baba, rock is Baba, rock is key. Would get me a key and a rock and a Baba. That needs the is to be free. Yeah, that would need more words. If I turn the rock into a Baba, I can move down without losing words. But then I lose access to the separate objects. Which is probably not good. Oh yeah, hello. It is Baba is you. Rock is something. I don't. Oh, it's definitely not gonna work. Okay. So I lose the word Baba. It's restrictive. Interesting variation. I should check the difference. I'm checking something else, but you can't do open is you. Oh wait, wrong area. For two, oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's two reasons you can't do open is you. I'm checking an old map just to sort of compare. Because open is it's a different type of word, so you can't do it in that order. And is it here? Yes. And the trees block me, so I can't push it out. I can't do you is open either because it's the category of word. The ones with this style, where it's like colored background, blank space for the lettering, can never be the first part of a sentence. Yeah, this had a bunch of free is's, which I don't have in the new version. Okay. Oh yeah. It teaches that information sort of, no, wrong one. Indirectly. Like there's time to explore, but like this guy here, like I could have rock is open, and then that would let the rock open the door if the rock was push. Oh no, don't worry. I'm just, and like, it's also best to not solve it. Like if like I guess if you don't know, it's kind of, it's a weird way to phrase it, but like if you haven't played it, your questions might accidentally solve it, but it's less likely than if you had. Like if it's just a how does it work, it's interesting to me compared to if you knew how it worked. It's kind of hard to phrase, but okay. I need to open a door, and I need something to sink. The thing that sinks can't be something that needs to be pushed. It needs to be a living creature, which means that I do need a third object. Can I do anything with... Yeah, I can turn the rock into a key as an example. That doesn't ruin anything yet. And I can do key as rock. Can I make two rocks? I don't think so. Oh, that doesn't work because I actually need that placed there. I don't think I can generate two rocks, but I guess this will test whether that generated 2. It did. Okay. Interesting. So that is how that works, which means that it's very simple to get multiple rocks, and I need either rock is you or rock is Baba. Because I don't think this setup works. Do I need... Oh wait, I can just do this, can't I? Yeah, never mind, this is not hard. With the spatial constraints of how I had set it up in the previous one, I don't think I could move the word rock into a position where I could get rock as Baba. But with this that I have this time, it now should be fine. Because I have more space, because I can't push stuff down, or I couldn't push stuff down. Now I can. I didn't plan that ahead. Because I might have missed something. It might have been doable. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I do need to turn the rock into a key. But it should be... This might not work. I should probably move it over. Because it might have been doable. Starting over it was simpler. Because now I can maneuver all the words very easily. Ah, do need rock is open. Because now I have the space to do... Oh no, I might have been able to... No, there is at the top. Now rock is Baba. Baba explodes and I can escape. Oh no. This is the 4th version of this level type. Huh? House. Okay, I thought it was mouse house. Thank you. Yeah, it's like they've done multiple versions. This is the 4th version of this same premise, and it's kind of funny at this point. It's a house made of houses with 2 doors and a house blocking the way. It is quite fun. Okay. These texts make stuff more complicated because it can limit stuff. What do I even want? I have one is... Turning the bird into text or anything, I would die because the bird is you. And I can't change that. I think. If I turn rock into text, I can have rock is rock. Or key is rock. I can't get text is open because I can't pick up the word text. I can turn the rock into a bird, the key into a bird. But I need to leave that for now. Well, I think, not saying there's anything wrong. I feel like in this specific context, rock and key are effectively the same thing because they're just objects. So key is text, rock is text, has the same result because nothing that can't be modified defines either of them. Like if I did rock as text, just as an example, it fulfills the same role as the key as text because nothing defines key yet. I'm pretty sure what I really need to do is it's going to be something like, because key does not, there's nothing inherent about any words that indicates what they do. Whoops, too close. Like they just are objects to manipulate. Oh no, I was gonna try this. This is not it, but I'm thinking it's gonna have to be something relating to this sort of thing where I can turn one object into two. But to do that, I would need more of the object, which means that I need to turn, I'm going to use keys, so I am going to turn the key into text. But first I turn the rock into a key. No. If I do that first, then that ruins everything, so I do have to turn it into text first. Key is text. Then I turn the rock. I have to push it further up. Turn the rock into a key. Now I have a key that I can turn into a rock and a bird. But I have to be careful about positioning the text. Oh, where's my mouse? Good. So this is going to be a rock and a bird. And I can do that repeatedly. And I can have an infinite supply of rocks and birds. So I want to turn the rock into a key and do the whole thing over again. The only issue is managing the multiple birds. There's another bird. Now I have 3 birds. Bird is open. I need one more bird. Yes, I need one more bird. I just stacked the birds, which isn't an issue, I believe. If I stack the birds, bird is open. Yeah, okay, that's fine to stack 2 birds. Oops, wrong direction. Oops, rock is key. I'm bad at grammar. I have 3 birds. I have more than 3 birds. So 2 birds here. 1 bird there. And the bird is free. It is funny that they brought that back that many times. Parakeet. Bouncer. Ah, yes. This one seems like a nightmare because it seems like I have to time movement carefully, which could just be counting, but I don't like counting. But I mean, I just have to count because I believe the premise here, I need something that pushes, U needs to be pushed down, then over to the left, pushing another word here, pushing the Baba up, here, here, Baba is U, but only once I'm in position. Because Baba is move, I have to be positioned. The way it will work will be, I will push down here. I will then bounce up, go over, up, over, down, to the left. I'll push U, it'll push whatever's here onto the conveyor, push the word Baba up, pushing it around, giving me Baba is U again on the outside of the parakeets. They are just birds. To do that, I'm pretty sure I need Kiki to be here. Maybe I don't need to do it right away, but the struggle is I need me to be... That's the issue. The issue is with I need a me to be facing downwards here and facing to the right here. This is not actually that bad. Never mind, this is simple. I just need to place them. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this guy needs to be closer. 1, 2, 3. They'll be here. This guy will be facing down. And then I need them to be facing left here, which would be difficult. But I can position this one later, I think. I don't think I actually need to position it. I can just push it where I need it, so I don't actually need to time anything. Ah, no, that's where I do need to time it, because I want to be facing left here. Does it even need to face left? Because it's a shift. It does need to face left. So yeah, I just need to go there, there, everything is in the correct location. I can get into position. Then I move. Get redirected, redirected. Redirected, push that. Wait a minute, and I'm back. That's a fun level. And you can mess with stuff, potentially. No, there's no level, so it's probably fine. I enjoyed that level. Now, this is Silly Trick. The name probably means that the solution is going to be silly. So, it must have something to do with that? Somehow? Yeah, it's not telly if it's not there. Yeah, that makes sense why that does that. What does the word gem do? I guess maybe it lets you set it up to teleport. That is a silly trick. Exploding yourself with... Huh? Oh, yeah, makes sense. Exploding yourself with text accidentally. So I'm guessing it's that you can push into that to be able to teleport while it's still pushable is the central part. And there's something that can be done using that. But how? I hope I'm not supposed to collect a bunch of stuff to teleport back and forth. Because the noise of stuff teleporting constantly is kind of loud. Okay, that's definitely not it, which is good. Yeah, I don't even... I'm gonna let that sit. Let it simmer. Oh yeah, this one's weird. Baba has empty. Bob when your pillars melt. Pillar is push. Bog is stop. Level is hot. Baba not without empty is you. I just don't know what without means. because if without means it has to have has, then clearing has empty should ruin it. I thought. But if without empty means empty around it, it's like if the only things around me were solid or not empty, that would mean, like, without is a judgment of the spaces around, so if there's no empty around, then I am not Baba anymore? Baba is not you anymore? I can produce more Babas. I sort of assumed that... Oh, pillars push. Yeah, I wasn't reading. That's a weird visual. It's not showing the usual... I guess because pillar is gray, so the text is the same color. Always. Despite the fact that that's just the same gray as something that is not active. Which feels odd. I don't even know how to win. Is it that I have to push win far enough to the right that it gets through the vine without having Baba near it? That's probably it. I get here, it stops. And if I did empty, if I did empty is Baba, it would ruin everything. Because it would instantly... I can't define it anyway because empty is empty, but even if I could, it would instantly block the bog, preventing that being pushed to the right. So let's get rid of this. So near empty, near Baba, near pillar are three options. Melting is necessary to get whatever one of those objects has. So Baba near pillar has empty, pillar near Baba has empty, pillar near empty, empty near pillar has Baba. I think the pillar probably, well, I mean, pillar and Baba are actually similar, but yeah, Baba is always you. Or I guess if there's, maybe without in this context means if there's any empty anywhere on the map, then you're good. So if, to test this, if I just empty is melt. Hello. Empty is melt. And has Baba. This should... Yes, it results in there being no empty, so Baba is not you. Cool. And yeah, hello, it's been a little bit. So I can't melt everything. Near pillar includes diagonals. Oh, I broke it. I'm silly. I already ruined it. So I need to define something that only affects the top left and not here. Let's be empty, have Baba. But that would not work. It could have pillar. I could turn it into a pillar and then define it so that pillar near Baba is melt to clear away the extra pillars, and then turn the remaining pillar into Baba. I think this is fine. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. This is tropical weather. Level familiar 16 in the new adventures area. So I could define empty near Baba is melt. Has pillar, and be very careful about this. Then get rid of the melt. Then I need to pillar. No, that's not gonna work. I won't be able to clear the rightmost pillar. It will clear both right and left, so obviously that doesn't work. I don't know why I wasn't thinking ahead there. Oh no, pillar near empty. That's what it was. Pillar near empty is melt. clears up all the excess. Then for clarity, I can clear that up. Then pillar is Baba. Can I just... No, I can't just push right. I need something else there. So I need to do the pillars again? And then have pillar is push. I can't do that. Let's get this guy out of there. Now that the wind is no longer stuck. I could push it, so if I turn this near Baba is pillar, generate pillars around, then pillar is push, would get the win to here, win one over. I need to get the win 2 places, so I only need 1 pillar. Oh, I could empty as push, couldn't I? I need to see if I'm able to... Yeah, I can't remember. Yes, the restrictions are you have to be able to push an object into something to get rid of it. So I can't do that over here because then I can't reset. So that doesn't work. So yeah, I do need pillars. So empty near Baba is pillar, and pillar is push needs to be ready to go once everything's in place. That's not gonna work. So I have to be careful. Wait. Oh, no, empty is melt. Empty near Baba is melt. Baba, or empty has pillar. Gotta be more careful. Sorry. Okay, so this will position just fine. I need the push ready to go, but not there yet. Can I get more space? No, I can't. And then I go back here and I do the same thing here. I think I just need to accept that there will be pillars everywhere. I think this is fine. This is not fine because I can't get this position properly. I mean, I have the pillars there, I don't need that anymore, I just need... this stuff out of the way. The choice of color on the pillars is not ideal. It makes it very hard to see some of these words, which might be intentional. I would even go as far to say it's probably intentional. Because I want this to be... Actually, I'm just not doing anything. I can take it. Guess I can clear up. Some of this. To let me actually see what I'm doing. Then with this, I have more actual ability to see. I still need to be standing here to push to the right. If I'd left this, I could change, I could use near to define stuff differently. I need one more vertical. If I have this, I can move. Okay, so that ending with an upwards would be better. But it also needs me to be positioned. In a better location. So I need this to be one further that way. No, one further the other way. If I can get there, I can't go left. This is just bad planning by me. So if I just... position further left. That's recoverable, that's fine. But this doesn't work as a sentence. This lets me move slightly more. And from here, it defeats the purpose because I have to move to the left. Except I could also... So it's down here, up, and then push left. Would be ideal. Or that. This is not going to help, but... I could just have all these waste words on the left. And just have pillars, push, prepared, which is fine. Not planned at all. So, if this was one to the right, that would be where I want it to be. Because I do this whole rigmarole, except I need to make sure that I'm careful to not push that over for no reason. I need this to be there. But I need to push. Oh yeah, yep, that's the issue. Because if I need to push up while this is still covering. Which I can't do if it's over here. Which is why this specific idea will never work. Because I still get to there. Like, oh. I'm invincible. Baba is safe means immune to defeat, but can still be turned into text. Doesn't sink, but still destroys the object. Interesting. I guess they add the ghost is defeat as a, or yeah, ghost is defeat as a trick, so you don't read that Baba on ghost as text. Level oddity extra 1 reverse fate. I don't know. I'm supposed to turn the water? I need to make the water safe? Water is nothing right now. Water has flag. I don't have enough text to do what I did previously. I could make more Babas, which would create more text. Just name reverse fate is questionable. I don't know what it means. But it's just sacrificing a... that was a weird level. Reverse fate 2. Further distance. Same stuff to work with. I don't think I learned the desired lesson from the previous one. I need 9 pieces of text in theory. I can get 7. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th from one of the waters. Flag is not push. Baba on ghost is text. Can I do anything with more Baba text? With 2 Baba texts, I could potentially turn Baba into multiple things. I don't know if Baba is Baba renders Baba safe. Water is Baba. Sacrifice one. Oh, it does render that. Nothing. Okay. Then I just need Baba is safe. Cool. Simple enough. Oh wait, I forgot. I have to actually push this first. That's probably the lesson they wanted to be learned, and it would be applied here again. So. Water is Baba. Baba is Baba. It is fun to finally make use of the Baba is Baba in a positive way. To protect Baba instead of the opposite. Instead of to limit Baba. Guarding triplet. Ah, yeah, 3. Makes sense. Oh no, 2 sets of 3. That's a funny one. The Baba is the door is the win. Skull is defeat. So I don't know if you get Kiki is safe to get through here. Blank and blank, blank, blank. Ice is any number of things. Ice and Kiki is you for 2 movable things. Kiki is you and is safe. Could help with moving text from there to here. Except I can't move it down without the ice. The ice was the important thing. Because without the shared, I probably need to do that to separate it how I need it. Now I'm positioned. Right, if I'm careful. Ooh, yeah, no, that's fine. I need to be careful. I have to. There. I do one split. Huh. Okay, so this means that I probably need to redo that. then this gives me the spacing, then I can go here. But I can't because I have to do this 'cause I forgot. And I'm spaced, then I can push this down. There, push. Can't push that down yet. Yeah, I don't think I can push this further down because I can't push it left. I can do alternating, I guess, is what I probably should have been doing instead. Yeah, alternating the ices you would have been better. I don't like this type of puzzle, where it feels much more focused on just figuring out how to shift stuff around. Okay. Set up. So now that's safe. And then I can't do that anyway. Yep, I don't think that's gonna work. Can I get and you? Ice is safe and you? Oh, but this stuff be and is you, so it's gonna be the same length. I don't like this type of puzzle. Oh yeah, the one that I accidentally got to. Yeah, the links on these levels are kind of broken. Baba is you. Box has flag. There's a box on the top. To the right. Lava is sink. Tux is float. Okay, box is safe. Ooh, box is safe. Major implications there. Box near lava is not you, so you can't become the box and then travel. Flag is win, flag is defeat, which means you have to be safe when you interact with the flag to win, which means that you have to be the box. The box is the win. Flag has not been defined, other than Baba and box is not flag. I don't know why I did that, if I was just gonna do this. Baba is not flag? Yeah, Baba and box is not flag. So I need that Baba. Baba needs to have flag. But there's no lava that they can die to. Oh, but I can... change this. Don't know why I would need to, but it does give me more words. Gives me an extra is. Which means that I can have two is use at the same time. Which makes it easier to sacrifice Baba. I could have... Baba can't have Baba because there's only one piece of text. Baba can have a box. Said box would then not be you because it would be near lava. So Baba will need to have a flag. That's, I think, the only way to get a flag. I can also define an additional is you so that that can go like that, then I cease to exist and I don't win. The box is safe, so the box having Baba can't do anything, I'm pretty sure. But maybe I sacrifice Baba and then just repeatedly generate more of them. And just clear the lava that way. Which I don't like this solution at all. It almost feels like it shouldn't be the intended solution because flag is defeat, so you die the moment that flag is you. You die. Oops, I still have to have the flag. That doesn't feel like it should be what the solution. It might be the intended one, but I don't like it. Oh, where's the box is the one that I got randomly? It's very buggy. Maybe not buggy, maybe just a different term is more accurate. Yeah, that is where's the box. Okay. There's issues with this set of levels. That's more flexible up there. Same rules at the top. Except I have more uses of the word box. Which means that it's a lot easier to produce extras. Currently, Baba is you. I can get Baba has box is you. That doesn't work because the box will be near lava. But I can have Baba is box, box is you. To then open up space and make it easier to reposition text. So that gives me that. I can have what I want is I need a Baba, and then Baba is Baba is box, Baba is box, box is you. I don't think that's directly possible. Box is box just locks a box as a box. It doesn't generate another box in any way. So to generate more, it needs to be either Baba or flag that generates more. It shouldn't be flags. To get a flag, I need to sacrifice Baba, which will leave it in a position where I can't move the box anyway. Baba can be... I guess... No, Baba can't be flag. There's not enough is. Box can't have Baba for multiple reasons. It is safe. And then when I get too close to lava, I cease to exist anyway. Baba's box is you. I can get... Baba is box. Baba is... Or box is you. Set up in a different way. I guess the easier way to do this would be... that. It's the limitation of only one object. I can come back to it. It is... There's a lot of issues with this. I guess there's just connection. Defining links between maps wasn't completely accomplished. Cloud is stop. Text on tile is hide. Which means that I don't know what that all says. I can break this, but... Idle Baba is win. Which means that if I just do nothing, I win? Unless there's something that I need to move and then they fall asleep eventually. Pretty sure they fall asleep eventually. Yeah, like I guess this looks like it's setting up where the next 2 or 3 might be hidden solutions. Though maybe this is not correct for idling. Maybe I have to be in a different location to be idle. Because there's a few more in this chain. I thought if you just sit still, you idle. And they take a nap. Am I thinking of a different game? Oh. Yeah, I was thinking of a different game. Where you just sit there and it does nothing. Oh, it's not no hides? That's less interesting. I was hoping this one and the one above would both just be nothingness. Yeah, thank you. I forgot. There's a level in this new adventure where stuff changes within a turn. And I'm gonna choose to blame that, even though that's not at all the reason that I was confused. Idle Moon is win. Interesting. Yeah, that would be totally worth it. Idle Bird is shut. Idle Kiki is fall. Kiki is push. Bird is open. So if I press space, okay. So the idle definition isn't so much this specific thing is idle necessarily. It's if you idle, this occurs to this creature, because I would say that the Kiki is idling, it's doing nothing, but only if I press space does it behave. Which is interesting. Idle Kiki fall. Kiki has moon. Idle moon is win. Idle bird is shut. Bird is open. Kiki is open. idle bird is shut. Would kill Kiki and give me a moon. But if I'm near the UFO, I die. Just proof of concept. Oh, I need to push it first, yep. Proof of concept. How does this choose to behave? Does the open occur? No, it falls first. This is not the correct approach at all, for many reasons. Oh, obviously. Especially not pushing the open there for no reason. That is kind of interesting though. You can kind of catch it there. Okay, I think that's what I want to do. Just position it at least one space away. I didn't leave enough word that I can work with, but yeah. I'm gonna mess with this. Because there's some weird implications to these like conditional falling options. I'm doing exactly what I just did. Okay, that's never gonna push there. If it was, it would have to come from this side. And then I wouldn't be able to push because death. Kind of a neat puzzle that I'm not doing very well at. Because yeah, I have to move them. The bird has to move at least one space. Otherwise, I can't win. I can only push with words because defeat. I wonder why Idle Moon. I guess because of the order of operations and how. But I thought even if it wasn't idle, if I moved here, I would explode and die before I won. So why does it need to be idle? I could just be doing it for the flavor, but... I'm just doing the exact same thing over and over and expecting something to be different. So I can push it down one. Even if Kiki is open, it falls before, and it falls through it anyway here, so... Oh, that's not what I expected. Huh. Shh. Yeah. Definitely true. I'm surprised that that's how that behaves. I would have assumed that while falling it wouldn't have interacted. Huh. I mean, it makes sense that it does because it makes contact, but I thought most of the time falling was treated as it goes from here to here and it just animates the movement, but here, in this context at least, it actually interacts. Yeah, I'm not insane. I'm just approaching it. The interesting thing about the way that behaves is that I definitely, if I did the exact same thing but Kiki was one down, it might be fine. But it isn't, because it... Like, the order of operations is that the fall initiates first, but in the process of falling, the the open and shut interact. So, but it doesn't occur until they've already moved out of their initial tile. That's weird to me. That's not at all how I would have assumed it would work. I'm just very surprised. That's cool. It's weird, but cool. Abduction? And yeah, because it's pull, I can pull them with me. This looks like a very funny level. Also, how do these triangles work? I guess there's a space, it just looks odd because they're triangles, but the square is there. Idle flag is win, text is pull, UFO is pull, cloud is stop. I wonder when I want to disable that function. Feels like the initial step that I need to target is removing fall. That might not be doable. I can move this, but I can't. Oh, I can still push. I actually do need to keep in mind that I can still push it. Because text doesn't behave like everything else that you pull. If I pull that there, the UFO blocks pushing it downwards. Same thing happens at this point. I can't do anything with that. I can break that, but that doesn't really help. Kind of wondering how Idle Baba is used going to work. I think that just makes it worse. I could do stuff with that. I actually think it's kind of interesting. How push comes with all these side effects that I forget about. So if Idle Baba is you, yeah, you just can't move. Even if you idle, you cease to exist. But it's probably Idle Baba is fall? And with the way the previous level defined it, yeah, I'm surprised that doesn't work, but the open and shut interaction behaves the way it does. Because the way a bunch of that stuff's been set up makes it seem like it probably should have worked. Yeah, I can't get in there. I guess it's just order of operations. The completion of the fall takes priority. Or no, actually it's lower priority. No, yes. Completing the fall is a higher priority than the idle flag turning into a win, but an idle bird turning into something that is shut is a higher priority than the fall being finished. It feels kind of arbitrary, but that's fine. I guess I can push text over and then pull it up. Okay, I think that's what I need. And the only issue is the use of the word idle makes it more difficult. Because yeah, I can't push that over, so I have to pull that. That will not work. I have to push this there. And then I can disable text pull. That might not be necessary. It's a lot less of a pain. You know what? Oh, if I just didn't disable the pull, I would have been fine. I don't know if there's any point where I actually needed to disable the text pull. I don't think it was necessary. Is that a hammer or a faucet? Or a lamp? Starry. Oh, it's an airplane. Okay. Unsettling. Fear. It runs away? It's basically a ranged push. This feels like the wall fears me. Yep. That's pretty funny. That's a good effect. It also isn't that simple, but That's a fun effect. Like a weird push. But it isn't just pushing, because it's also other directions. It's pretty cool. Oh no, this looks almost like it's similar to something. Okay, doors melt. So statue is stop and bolt. And bolt is defeat. I can currently leave. Obviously can't go past statues. This is a robot. I can set up the robot to move. Door is stop and hot. Door is melt, so it destroys itself. Sun is win. Geeky U, pipe stop, fear. How is that gonna work? What is the point of the fear? I'm assuming I have to cause, the robot has to cause fear in the rocks? No, rock fear blank, or blank fear blank. Robot fear rock. Position the rocks to redirect the robot where I need it. This is like an alternate shift as well. So the fear will mess with everything. That'll run, go here, get feared here. Get feared up. It's more efficient. I assume that's how that will work. Robot fear rock. Does it work how I assumed? Yes, it does. That's pretty cool. As an alternative system for redirecting objects. Can the rock fear a rock? Yes, the rock. Oh, yeah, the rock can fear rock. Oh no, not pull. Oh no, it's pull. So, the robot can move. Oh, the robot is push, it's not move. Which means that I'm gonna position this and enable rocks to change its location. That will go there, that'll fear it up. One space. And if it is no longer push, I only have 2 rocks. I mean, I was thinking I could put a rock here and a rock one down, and that would leave a rock in my way, so I'm gonna have to move it. Oh wait, I can't push. I have to change the rule. Because I assume that if rock fears rock, it'll... I hate hate pull, so that's definitely not possible here. I can't test the... Oh, I guess I can test it just about anywhere else. Excuse me. Oh, hello. Okay, I can test rock, fear, rock. I can't. How are you? Fear. Oh, no, not rock is fear. Rock, fear, rock. It's a fun word. Whoa, that's not what I expected. Pull. The rock is running away from the rock because of fear, but it's moving because of the pull. I don't know why it goes right instead of left, but that doesn't look... It doesn't look right. Because it's animating the left here more than normal. It's a fun word. It's basically telekinetic pushing. Oh, that actually answers the solution, doesn't it? Because if rock is pull, robot fears rock, then the robot runs up, runs to here, runs left. This new adventure section has a lot of funny words. Have a lot of weird implications. Or weird effects is more accurate than implications. But I'm not gonna be able to do this because pull. So I'm gonna get it here, and then I'm gonna be stuck. But I think if I... Wait. Weird one. Because getting the rock into position is actually very difficult. Not rock. Yeah, rock into position is hard. Statues. What I was looking at, so I confused myself. Because pull makes everything more difficult. So I need the rock here, which needs to be push. Yeah. Like if you could swap in and out, it would be simpler for sure. But I'm thinking it might... Oh no, it wouldn't be... I was thinking it could be trying to fear these to push them down into the edge, but then I can't actually recover it based on the pull. Like if fearing them, if a rock here and a rock here, which I can't achieve anyway, but if those did that and they feared and one went up, one went down, I could see it. But that's not how it works. Is there something else that I can use for fear? I can't use bolt. The robot... The rocks could be afraid of the robot instead. And that could change some positions, but this top side still has the issue. And if robot can be push, it can't... I can't pull the robot. So even if I can get it up here, I can't get it down. This is flexible though. Oops, too fast. I'm still thinking robot and rock below to go up seems likely. Unless it's getting... I guess I can get... No, I can't get both rocks vertical here because pull. I can't place a rock here because pull. And because I can't get above it, but that's secondary. Is pipe accessible? No. I do wonder how that would behave. If it's fearing, if it's afraid of something on both sides, what happens? It goes downwards. That might be useful. I kind of didn't expect that. It makes sense that it would either go up or down, and if the default is down, I guess it makes sense that it would go down instead of up. I've kind of locked that, but I can test if it will go up. Oh, Paul, my absolute nemesis. Okay, yeah. I mean, it has to have something to do with that, I believe. Okay, so it does indeed move based on space. So if it has nowhere else to go, I can get... I can get the robot in here. If I can fear it, make it go down, I can push it down into the corner. An attempt at movement. Oh yeah, yeah. It's an attempt at movement, moving away if possible, then probably defaulting to down, then up. I wonder what the default is between left and right. This is actually a really good opportunity to test this, to see the different potential like default behaviors. So if it goes here, it goes to the right. That could just be because it is facing to the right. So if it was facing to the left, does it still default? No, it does go, it's facing. But if it doesn't match, if it's facing left or right, I assume it defaults to down. But I should test that as well. So now it's facing left. It defaults to up, which means the default is probably clockwise. So its movement is, it starts with its facing and then moves. Well, it starts with directly away from the thing that's scaring it, I assume. And then follows it, yes, and then follows it with clockwise if it can't move. No, not always. In this case, it's not moving to the right because it doesn't have a secondary fear. Despite the fact that it should be fearing what's behind it. So it's not just a movement. Rock, fear, robot, yeah, sorry. It does run away. I was just curious about how that would behave before. Maybe I was in the wrong position with them. You wanted it to fear robot with them beside each other like this? Rock, fear robot again. Oops. By one tile away, do you mean... Okay, that's not a good position. There, that's all out of the way. You mean like here? Wall, rock, robot. Ah, so like... How does it behave here? Yeah. So it behaves the same as it did as the robot pulling the rock behind it did, where if it can run into a wall, it will. So if it only goes sideways if it's running into something that it fears, seemingly. So if I switch this, the robot fears the rock, it'll run to the right, it'll hit this, and then it will run away, going clockwise. It's very interesting. There's a lot of side effects for that. I don't know if this directly solves this though, because if I need a rock here and a rock here, I need to be able to get the rocks down, and I'm already... I guess if I fear them... Can I get the robot down? Yes, if I have rocks at the top, I can fear the robot down, then I can move the robot over, pull the rock down, push the rock over, then the next rock, keep them spaced. Up in the... I disable the push on the robot, push the rock through, the robot's in the middle, rocks on either side, robot goes down. But then that doesn't help. Oh wait, that's pointless. If I have the robot down, I'm already good. But if I get the robot here, it can fear a rock, but I can't get... Oh no, if I fear it and just push it into place, it should move up automatically. I need that too. I need Rocka's push as well. I like that. It's a very weird... the way the fear works is very weird, but it's not... It doesn't feel impossible to interpret, and it gives you a nice open area to mess with it, in this level at least. I need to disable the push. Robot. Here, rock. Oh. That's not what I want, but I was trying to save time so it doesn't actually matter. That's actually fine. I can remove it. No, I can't, because now I can't pull it all the way back up. This robot. You just don't want to cooperate. Okay, so now I need to get the robot his push again. Yeah, I think... Well, I think I might not need that. I just need to be careful, because if I set up rock, fear, rock is push. Oh no, but I have to be out here if this was the solution. Yeah, that's definitely not the solution. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it ran wherever it could, but I also... It wouldn't surprise me if it just stands there. Okay, so the robot is currently not push. Yeah, it doesn't run because it's already been caught. So it's like it's being chased by a bear. It just lies down and tries to pretend it's dead. Or, and I can't test this right here, it's limited by the fact that I count as an object. Even if I'm not a stop, it's not running past me because it can't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure maybe what I want to do is... I was gonna say I wanted it... If I did like one movement... And then... If I could get... If the robot was one... up... then I could fear it all the way down via the robot and not have to deal with pulling. Could I... If instead of getting the robot down there, if all I did was get one rock up here, if the robot was up one, if I overlapped the rock and the robot here, then made the rock fear the robot. No, because then I still have to be able to pull the robot one space down to push it further. So that would not work. I could use 2 rocks, but that has the same sort of getting the rock down and back is awkward. Just to double check, yeah, okay. If it runs into a wall, it just lives with it. I get, yeah, because I can't get the rock here because I would walk away. And I can't have the robot, I can't move the robot down without rocks over here. So it really feels like it has to be robot here, rock here. But getting the rock here must need the robot? Or 2 rocks somehow using the robot. Can I have multiple fears? Actually, I can... I could... This would be very limiting, but I could have them... I could not have multiple fears, never mind. Because the fear is there, it doesn't work, but rock, fear, robot... Yeah, I don't have enough words to fear 2 things at once. I think I can do a bit of fear, but I can't, I don't think I can have rock, fear, rock, and... Or no, I can't have rock, fear, robot, and robot, fear, rock, because there's just not enough words. Can I just turn the... Can I just turn the robot into a rock? Or the rocks into a robot? Is there any would that be good or bad? Because that does kill the pull, it just limits other options. Because if I got the... Oh no, can't... robots can't fear robots. That's definitely not it. It would be the opposite. It would have to be turning the robot into a rock. If anything. Then that would let me rock fear rock for weird interactions. But I don't think that's it. I think the only benefit would... Oh, no. Could I turn it... Okay, if I don't transform it yet... If I can get the robot here and this outside of this location, then turn it into a robot, get the robot here, then turn it into a rock. I think that might work. Like turn it into a robot and back again. This is on pull, which is... It's like I can get the robot down there. Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, I can... if I turn these into robots, then I can get these positioned better. I need to actually enable the push. But I can position that there, turn it all back into rocks. And then the rocks can still fear the rocks. Except it goes down instead of up. Is that because of placement order, or is that always going to go down instead of up? Oh, it's... Those ones would be pull. They're always going to be pull. I'm just... the prioritization of which it runs away from. Yeah, I wonder how that will work. Whether, like... it will be overpowered. So I'm going back to that to just sort of see... Oh wait, I do need to do this first. Well, I don't need to do it first, I can do it after, but... It is prioritization. Like, whichever one is moved later is the one that directs the motion. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool, but it is annoying. And this one's cooperating better than some of them were earlier. Like, visually, that looks a lot better than this. This one... Yeah, that's weird. This one here, when it starts moving, it does a bunch of, like, hitching back and forth. Where once these start bouncing back and forth, they just bounce back and forth. Probably because it's just back and forth and not up and down, but... It's not only going in one direction. I think it was interesting. It was annoying, but I think fear is an interesting word. There's a lot of applications to it that feel like they could be really over the top. Oh, this is tiny. Oh, have you? Did you know about, oh, which levels were they? Were they Land of Oddities? No. Do you remember Skull House? The classic Skull House? Or the one before it, Love House? Heart House? Then there's also Tree House. And House. They kept going. It was cool to see. None of them were... I think Skull House was still the hardest one for me. Yeah, it's I very much enjoyed the weird additions that they just added to that. I don't know why I'm doing this. Give me some weird swap stuff. So it's gonna be Rock Fear Baba? Oh yeah, Rock Fear Baba Rock is swap. Is gonna swap, it's gonna run away into the wall and swap. I messed up. I still messed up. Run. Run as fast as you can. I mean, it's not it, but it is close. I just have to be more careful about it. Like that. That's a cute little level. Psychokinesis. These levels are fun. Ah, they broke the corner. It has to be the same base setup, though. I don't think there's any other option. Unless it's fear. Yeah, you can... Oh, you can really mess stuff up with this, though. You can really break it. This might not be it. It might be messing with flag and swapping, but... It's really quite a silly function, this swap. You can do some very weird stuff, like getting stuck. It is interesting that the fear... I don't remember you being able to push a swap into a stop. Like if you couldn't, then fear is kind of stronger than pushing. Which is interesting. So something can fear a flag. Actually, what happens if I just do this? Yeah, it just runs into the wall and they can overlap. And there is the potential for something there, which there isn't because rock is rock, but... Rock is Baba? Oh yeah, rock is rock. I'm silly. I knew that. If I do... I mean, it has to be the same base setup. Because I don't see how it would be called psychokinesis if it wasn't Baba moving a rock with her mind. funny. Now I've gotten it stuck, but I could also do like that. I can't because that breaks this swap. Yeah. Got myself stuck between a rock. But I was surprised that I could do that move. So like the move here to push those together overpowers the rock's fear. So the push and swap takes place before the fear, allowing me to stand with the rock. I don't think I need anything to do with that. I think that's a bad idea. There is that I don't think... I mean, it's free. I might as well do that. It really has such weird... Like, fear as a word has such weird implications. Such freedom of moving stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to. Which kind of means that it will be a nightmare to deal with as it gets more complicated. Yeah, it's not fearing me anymore. I don't think that helps. Oh, that does make it a lot easier to overlap text in these contexts, though. Where if I push here, I can't push it. Or if I just stand still, it overlaps it super easily. Which if I can get... This opened up. This will be bad if it swapped, so I'm glad it didn't. Yeah, I don't think I can get that opened up, because then the swap will get in the way in it. Because if I could fear it and swap it up here, this may be space to swap and push rock and is out. I'm also just hoping it doesn't have anything to do with, like, carefully manipulating that. Like, I get... Maybe there's ways to get more fear. Like, with additional fear, could anything be done there? No, it can't get close enough. Ooh. I don't quite see it yet. Oh no, I don't go up and set it down. I do think there's potential in whatever this messy wall moving is. I really hope this isn't the solution. Yeah, okay, it's not there at least. Yeah, that's not it. And I'm glad it isn't. Oh wait, if I get it there, if I were to break the swap, there's some weird stuff you can do. There's some weird stuff you can do. I didn't really like that. That my solution felt very clunky. Like, if there's a better... I mean, if there's a better solution, I can't imagine it off the top of my head because that's the solution I came up with following, you know, whatever I was able to think of. But if that's the intended solution, it's a very... It's not a very clean... Yeah, it's messy. It's not very clean. Which... These adventure ones are still fun. I think there's been a lot more cases of the kind of unsatisfying puzzle solutions compared to the base puzzles, which is fair enough. There was 200 and whatever puzzles in the base game, and almost all of them were very good. And making a ton more is difficult. Wall is stop, Baba is you, rock is rock, text is float. Pillar is stop. Ghosts fear text. So I need to get... I use a rock to clear out the water. But if rock is stop, then I'm doomed at the end here. Safe basically just means that like defeat and sync don't apply, but stuff like being turned into text does apply. Like it protects you from, I think, things that are inherently defeat death effects, but not things that are tangentially, like, coincidentally death. Yeah, like it's destruction. Where turning into text is not necessarily viewed as you're dead. So that still applies. The bell in the background is very odd to me. It fits. It's really interesting, but it's funny. Okay, so if I do this, here's the obvious issue. I can push this, and then I can't win. So what I need is to work with the word fear. To maneuver the rock to where I need it. Somehow. It's an appropriate soundtrack. Yeah. It's like, I'm pretty sure actually, wait, yeah, because I'm pretty sure the goal, or no, the presented goal, which might be a red herring, is getting the rock to clear the water without creating stop, so you can come back and separate the push, and then walk over it. It could be a trap. I can have text be afraid of ghosts. Can I really have text be afraid of ghosts? I'm bad at English. Yeah, ghost fear text. I can. That's very funny to me. Just as an idea. Can that do anything? If I can't have the ghost fear the wall, then I don't think I can move it to the right. I can have the rock be afraid of ghosts. Doesn't really help. Rock fear ghost, rock fear text. Oh, I can fear both. This is the squeeze. No, I can get it here anyway. The squeeze doesn't matter. I was gonna say the squeeze here could push it down. I don't know. I don't know how fear interacts with. Okay, so the upper ghost is fine. Text fear is ghost. I guess I'll test this. Okay, it squishes me. So it doesn't seem... Yeah, I can't overlap text with fear. Which makes sense. Oops. But it does feel like this might be doing something with the fear. Obviously something with the fear, but... There's only push, there's no pull. I mean, I can get ghost as push. Oh, I probably... Ghost as push is actually probably better to try to get. I just don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. I can't get this ghost up here in a position where I can push it downwards. If I go up, it'll go up. And I can't do that and move further. Does this make it turn if I put text down here? It does. Even if it doesn't move, it turns. I'm kind of surprised. Because I don't think that's how everything... Shift doesn't always make stuff turn, I believe. It has to actually move stuff for it to turn? No, it does turn it, I think. It's just there's some weirder stuff involving facing that was confusing. I can turn the rock into text. And then I can't get it back, so I can't do that, but I can turn the ghost into text. And by doing so, I can maybe overlap some weird stuff that way. But I don't think I can overlap ghost text in a location where it would be retrievable. Because up here it would be gone because I can't push it down. And over here it could maybe be used for a something is something. But I already have the word ghost. I don't think I need a separate... what? I guess I could have ghost fearing ghost and ghost fearing something else, like a rock, could be useful. But I don't think I can do that. Oh, I guess I could place... If there was 2 pieces of text that I was fine to waste, I could place them, like, on either side here and then die. Because I'm gonna die, but I didn't die. But I could do that to get the ghost out of there. And then it would be game over because I positioned stuff in a way that's unretrievable and I can't use any of the text, but... it provides something. I don't think I can do that, though. I don't think I have enough words without turning something into text, and if I turn rock into text, then I can't get the rock back without turning ghosts into text. Into rocks. If rock fear text, can I get text down here? Place a rock here. Have text there, there, and there. It would go down, and then over, and then I'm good. But if I wanted text here, I'd have to be able to get an object there, and if I could get an object there, then it doesn't matter because I could get a rock there if I could get any other object there. Right now. Maybe there's some other thing that I'm missing. That fear might be able to get it positioned differently. If the overlap caused stuff to run, that would be useful. Because then I could overlap and then it would run down or something. Okay, that's definitely not the start. I don't think there's anything else but that can be done to begin. Yeah. Like, I mean, obviously everything in these puzzles, well, no, almost everything in these puzzles is intentional. Some things are overlooked and therefore easier than they should be, but... or maybe not easier, but solvable in ways that are unintended. But... I don't have any free walls And I'm pretty sure fearing here won't have it go down. It'll just run left. Same with fearing below. It just gets it stuck, I believe. I should check. I'm pretty sure I tested that combination. That's again bad English grammar. Pretty sure it will just, yeah, oh no, I literally just did this last time. Yeah, it just goes left. It doesn't do anything. Can I clip through the walls? I don't think so, because I don't have swap. That's just that other level. So I can't get the word wall in here. Is that an arrow? Or is that just the bottom part of an arrow? I don't think this is a tile under that, so it's not an arrow, so it's not some sort of weird hint. It's just a shape. I can't fear pillars. I can't turn pillars into text. Things that I can turn into text. Text. I can turn ghost into text. I can turn rock into text. There's, I would say, at most 5% chance is my guess as to the odds of rock being turned into text being correct. Because I don't think I can recover if I did. Ghost being turned into text actually feels almost likely, just to have more fear options. Because that means that if rock fears text, which is not possible while pushing, if the rock fears text, and I'm going to be very careful to not turn the rock into text, this should just go straight down, so it shouldn't be useful yet, but... Can I... like... get on the side here and clip into the rock? And then pass through it? I don't think so, because I can't have the fear active at the same time. I guess I should... because yeah, I can clip into text. I don't know if I can clip into the rock. Is there a way to test this? If I can get ghost is push. And ghost fears text, I can test how that interacts. I do need fear still. Oh wait, no I can't because I don't have enough text. Goodbye, rock. Oh, I can't turn the rock into text anyway. So I can't test it. Oh, I just wanted to test how that behaved. Yeah. It feels like it's... like what I'm looking at is close, but not quite there. I went too far. I messed up. Okay, I can only push two at a time. Like, I think that has to always be the start. I don't think there's a different beginning. Do you think you have your start, but not necessarily the whole path because you're not running through the whole thing because you can't? Oh, wait. It's definitely not trying to push the rock to the right here, because that would probably push it down? I kind of want to know how that works. I can't test it though. I really wish I could. I don't know if maybe the fear from that text to the right overpowers the push before the fear above pushes it down. Why do the pillars exist? Like, why would they need to be stopped? If they aren't if they're just there for decoration and they're still defined as stop, what would that be solving? Because you can't move left or right here. So it doesn't help here, but does it influence the corners? Wait, can I use it to separate anything? I don't believe so. If text fears rock, can I split the safe that way? No, because I didn't place the rock in the position I wanted to. So I can split that. I don't know if that's good or not. Or if I should do it in a different way. Because now the rock is stuck and it's kind of doomed. I assume ghost is safe. Like, some interpretations of the word safe could mean that it doesn't kill you now. Can I do anything with this? Actually, with text fear rock, if I got the rock, no, it would have to be the text that I would clip through. It'd have to be text with rock behind it that I'd be able to travel through. rock for your text do anything? Might be fine for a few more minutes. So I think I need to think about if there's any like fear-based text fear that I should be working with. Having completely forgotten until now that I can maneuver a bit by pushing text to move the rock. So I don't need it to be push to get it to move. So there's a few more options. Not many though. I think I'm looking in the wrong area. So if I put that there, it would push it left and then it'd be stuck. Rock for your text, it'll go there. And if ghost fear rock, nothing will happen. If ghost is text, it goes down instead. There's the option of somehow text is safe. Oh no, text is float, so text is safe wouldn't help anyway. Text is float. Does that help? I'm kind of surprised text is float doesn't affect fear. It makes sense, sort of, but what is and isn't affected by what float does and does not influence is kind of odd at times, because it's what is and it, like, you can float and not be part of a level. There's a lot of weird stuff. But like floating doesn't remove you from fear, but you're not part of the level if you're floating, despite the fact that you are clearly part of the level. It's all weird. Okay. If I want to think for a second, thinking from a different direction. Ghosts. What can ghosts do for me? Oh, do I have to get... This is not it. I'm just... Oh, it's even worse, but... Actually, that might be relevant, that I can walk down here. We need to get something here. No, that's irrelevant. Because once it's positioned here, it will move left, so I don't need to be able to fear it left from there. Can I create a delayed reaction to enable a fear with me standing here? To push this down by turning the ghost into text. Oops. Too bad. Too focused on just maneuvering it. So if I work with that, then I would want rock. No, this won't work because, yeah, it's the same issue. even if I could get rock fear text, I wouldn't be able to push it. But if I... in text fear rock... and that's not going to do... Oh, text for ghost, not text for rock. I didn't push it up. It's not going to do much of anything? You know, I think with the time being what it is, it's probably best to let it sit and look at a few more levels and then call it a night. Because solving it now will just get more puzzles that I could do. That's a lot of rules. Robot on tile make bolt. Bolt is defeat and push and fall up. Oh, robot, not me. And I can't push it there because UFOs. Ah, yes, that's me. Robot on UFO is pipe. Pipe is stop, UFO is defeat, text is float, Kiki is you. What are cogs? Cogs are push. You know what my goal is. So my goal is the cog. Robot fears cog, and cog is move. But cog probably wants to be moving to the right. For simplicity. Oh, wait, no, that... Oh! Yeah, no, that's not... Yeah, I confused myself. So I need this to fear... I need to move the cogs to fear it on and off as is appropriate. Or as necessary. These are not equal length. This is longer, this is shorter, that's actually a good thing. It does need to be more of a synchronized timing than this though, that's too random. Because yeah, it has to be one at a time, so I actually need to synchronize it. I don't want to count. My own issue of laziness, but yeah, it's 3, so I can't do that. I think I need all 3 positioned correctly to bounce back and forth, synchronized with that, so that only one drops at a time. Okay, so the last one needs to be 1, 2, 4 further, which would be facing the other way where it is right now. Or facing there, I think. Oh, that was actually too well timed. They were timed to be the exact same, not one removed. This gets me to here. So the first one needs to be 1 further back. I have to assume it has a set. I was too slow. Cycle. So it's fully predictable. And that if you set it up to work on the first go, it will work on the rest. So this one is the one I need to track. So it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 further forwards. Which would be 3, 11. So that should be it. I think that is easier than counting it out the whole way. Oh, no, that is actually synchronized. Yep, it needs to be 1 behind. Because I counted from the wrong space. It does look like it is. Oh, no. Here's where it falls apart. Is it a case where I need to be going left, right? Oh, you know what? Left, right probably is just easier. though not completely simple. Maybe? So that's that. Ah, but it actually needs to face the correct direction, doesn't it? Oh no, it is fall up, so it doesn't need to face. Maybe I'm misinterpreting this though. I don't trust. That is a very simple mistake. Huh, oh, you know what? Fair enough. Didn't account for that. That's where I need to push it. I guess I can just put a word down there, maybe. To make it even. No, wait, I need Kagura's move. I don't need... No, I do need the fear. I don't need push. But these are synced. I need to fix that. Oh, the bounce back. I'm silly. Obviously when it bounces back so quickly it doesn't work. Brute force it. Oh, did I actually sync it up so that it can't be brute forced? I did. I don't think that's ever gonna work. Without me adjusting their starting positions. You're the robot cog. I have to be faster. I think this should work. So you need to do this. Hit it. Yep, too slow. Okay. Just don't even try to time it. Just have it bounce back and forth fast enough. Much better. Not ideal. Not my favorite. Does this interact? It does, okay. Flag is win, Baba for your text, pillars push. Pillar fear text. Baba fear text. That can be broken. Text fear Baba. How do we even get... I guess the text is not push lets you remove the win, and removing the win, obviously this isn't it, but like it's gonna break right there. Oh, it actually didn't break where I expected it to break. I'm surprised it... Oh, because the fear pushes me left. And it doesn't stop me from doing that. Interesting. So I think... I need to... push this over. And then I can push it up to break the fear of text. And I'm not afraid of text anymore. I can recover the 3 that I need. Then I could do something here. Because yeah, text is not push, that doesn't actually do that, but... Text fear Baba? Yeah, text fear Baba. Because that lets me break the flag is win. Oh, I actually do need the is. I need to be more careful. Oh, that's kind of interesting how that behaves. I guess because text is not pushed, that's why it behaves like that. It just, it looks weird with the fear. Simple enough. Hidden in the thicket. Oh no. There's just a lot going on visually for some reason. The color just doesn't like me. Leaf and grass is defeat and not win. Text is not more. Vine is defeat, GG is you. Leaf is leaf, flag is not more. Grass is grass. It's like the flag stuff needs to be pushed up and then over. The vine is not stop. Text for GG means you can't modify the GG there. So I can have many things fear GG. I have to be more careful though. Leaf fear. If I want to move the leaf. Just proof of concept. What does, or basic test. If leaf is more, which is, it is, leaf is not more, how will it disperse? Oh yeah, it doesn't actually push. I forgot. Has text is more shown up before? Well, actually, they say not more, which means that it does do the more. I didn't remember if they've used that yet. Text fear leaf is an option. It's not gonna be this simple, and I don't have time today. I should wrap up shortly. But I just kind of want to see how this... Huh. That's kind of cool positioning, that they... It's positioned in a way that they will merge together. It probably needs... Well, it can't be afraid of Vine, because there's no Vine text available. So how will that... Also, it's kind of interesting. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, text fear leaf. The text fear leaf is kind of interesting, because it fears and then it moors, so it doesn't look like it's keeping ahead of it. It stays adjacent because of the order of operations. Which is interesting. Wait. Oh yeah, text fear. Yeah. What does the... I don't know if GG dies here. Leaf and grass is always defeat. Yeah, I don't even know. It doesn't seem crazy. It is late-ish. So, it's probably best to stop and sleep on all this for 4 to 7 days. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. It was fun talking about the puzzles. I think it was a fun, like, level of not spoilery. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Have a nice night, day, etc. Week, even. Bye-bye.